Hello everyone and welcome to History Unpacked. I'm your host, Isabel Olivier, and today we're going to dive into one of the darkest chapters of human history, the core of Nazi ideology, specifically its anti-Semitism, and understand how it led to the unimaginable horrors and why it still matters today. So, what was this ideology all about? Well, the Nazis took anti-Semitism, which is prejudice against Jewish people, and made it central to their whole system. They made it a radical thing, not just about religion. This is clearly explained by the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum in their online encyclopedia. They spread the lie that Jewish people were an inferior race that threatened the pure German people. Adolf Hitler, in his book Mein Kampf, clearly wrote out this hateful idea. The Nazis blamed Jewish people for Germany losing World War I and for the country's economic problems. This made Jewish people a convenient scapegoat for all of Germany's issues. Once the Nazis took power in 1933, their anti-Semitic ideology moved from just words to actual policies. But this didn't happen overnight. It was a slow, step-by-step process. The Imperial War Museums detail this escalation in their historical resources. First, they made laws. The Nuremberg laws in 1935 took away Jewish people's citizenships and separated them from non-Jews. Then came the constant propaganda that showed Jewish people as evil. Violence escalated with events like Kristallnacht in November 1938, often called the Night of Broken Glass, where Jewish homes, businesses, and synagogues were violently attacked. When World War II began, persecution became even worse. Jewish people were forced into ghettos, then eventually killed in mass shootings. Finally, the final solution was implemented, which was their plan for systematic murder. Millions were sent to extermination camps like Auschwitz, where about 6 million Jews were systematically killed in the Holocaust. This devastating history is powerfully documented in survivor accounts like Elie Wiesel's memoir, Night. And why does this still matter today? This connects to our today's problems because the Holocaust, directly caused by anti-Semitism, is a strong warning about how the dangers of hate, lies, and treating people as less than human. It shows us how quickly discrimination can lead to mass murders if people don't stand up against it. As emphasized by sources like the Holocaust Explained website, understanding that this history is vital for preventing future atrocities. This history is still important today because, unfortunately, anti-Semitism still exists. You can see it in conspiracy theories, online hate, and even real attacks against Jewish communities. Learning about Nazi ideology helps us recognize and fight these modern forms of hate. Studying this history helps us think critically, challenge misinformation, and fight against all forms of prejudice. It reminds us to protect human dignity and the rights of all groups. The legacy of Nazi anti-Semitism is a powerful lesson. It teaches us that we must always be watchful against hate by remembering the victims and understanding how this dark chapter happened. Let us remember these victims, honor their memory by learning from this history, and commit ourselves to building a world where such horrors can never happen again. Thank you for watching this episode. I hope you'll be back for the next one.